Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're taking a look at the Pelican Vault Case for the iPad Air. This case comes in two colors, black and gray and white, and each sells for $79.95. Now you'll be hard pressed to find a case that's protective as the Vault case is. I have the packaging right here and I have the case all apart, but this case protects your iPad Air from dust, water, drops, and shock, and also enhances the acoustics of your iPad Air as well. You can see that it meets military 810G and IP54 standards. So inside the packaging you will find the case, you will find an instruction manual, which I have right here. You will find the installation tool, and you will get a bag that contains 2 extra screws. Now, believe it or not, this case has 15 different screws that hold it together. So essentially, I'll show you how it all goes together, and then I'll assemble it off camera just for the sake of time. It is three pieces, as you can see. So the front 2 sections snap together like so, and I'm going to pull it off camera just for a second so I can see where I am. So the front section snaps together like this, and this piece has 8 screws that go into the outer frame. You can see them all right here. So that piece goes together like that, and then on the back you attach the front piece with 7 screws, and there are 3 here that hold the front flap on, 2 towards the bottom, and then 2 towards the top. So I'm going to assemble this case off camera and then come back and show you exactly how it looks and how it performs. So I will be back in a flash. Alright, so here is the case fully installed on the iPad Air, and man, once this is installed, this is like a suit of armor around your iPad. Total protection in every way, shape, or form. You can see that when I have it in the closed position and the clasp has these 2 little notches that lock the front cover in place, there's really no way that anything can get inside here. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, this case is not waterproof, but it will help if your iPad falls into water for like a second and you grab it out. It's meant to keep water out. There is that clear coating over the camera, but it's optically clear, so there's no issues with taking pictures. And then you've got a port protector over your lightning port, which you can easily pull out and get to. And the same goes for the headset jack. You can remove that to plug in headphones. As far as using your iPad Air, as I open the flap, you can stand it up in one angle like so, using the front flap as kind of a wedge, and then you have all this protection on the inside. Your home button is covered, but there's no problem getting to that as well. Now, the case doesn't work with the sleep-awake function, the automatic one, so you have to rely on the button here that's built into the case, but you still get a good amount of somewhat, I guess, feedback when you press it. As far as the other buttons go, volume up and down right here are totally accessible. With these buttons, again, decent feedback. You can't use the mute/orientation switch at all with this case, so you're going to need to rely on swiping up and then using whatever function you have assigned down here for that function. So just keep that in mind. I would probably say keep that on the orientation lock and then use the volume slider when you want to mute your iPad Air. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the review, if you're looking for a case that is super protective, this fits the bill. It's not without sacrifices, the ease of installation being one, or ease of removal, I should say, as well, and then the weight. This thing's pretty heavy, you know, with this metal rim right here and all this plastic and TPU, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a case that is protective as the Pelican Vault case. So that's been my brief look at the Pelican Vault case for the iPad Air. This sells for $79.95, and it comes in those 2 colors. The black and white is the version I have here. You can learn more about it via the link I'll have in the video description. Not black and white, I said. This is gray and white. You can learn more about it in the video description, and of course I'll also have a link down there to my full review of this over on runaroundtech.com. I'll be following up this review with a review of the version of this case for the iPad mini and then giving both of these away, so stay tuned for that real soon, and I hope you have a great day.